So this type of data belongs to, now let me tell you, if you work age of a person's, very good. I can say that age of a person. And then I can call as another one. Somebody mentions as like petrol price predictions. Petrol price predictions. Very good, Nitish. Nitish. And just one moment. Wait, my system stuck now. Wait. You understand when to implement regression algorithms, when to not implement classifications and clustering algorithms. Understand? So when the dependent variable is continuous, that's we implement regression algorithms. When I talk about regressions, what exactly algorithms I was talking yesterday? We talk like what exactly, guys? Simple linear. One moment, my system got a little bit stuck. 2 minutes, guys. Wait. Okay. Petrol price predictions and also company shares, and then house price predictions, land value predictions, your dad's income predictions, your family business predictions. You take any industry or oil gas predictions, stock market predictions. So what exactly, many more examples, guys. I just stop here now. What I mean to say that if dependent variable is continuous, then we will implement regressions algorithms. I understand. The first simple linear regressions, all those things I will explain to you one by one. And we implement these all algorithms like simple linear, multiple linear, support vector, decision tree, random forest, gradient descent. So when we build a app, in the app, the front end is HTML, but the back end is these models, guys. Understand or not? Okay. Now let me heading towards few classifications part. What is classifications, guys? Can you give some of the examples? Today, the climate is hot or cold, right? India win the match or lose the match. What exactly, guys? High stock or low stock? High stock or low stock? Anybody else? Spam email. Do you understand? Sometimes you receive an email from UK that you receive this much of pound values. Is it spam, guys? Definitely spam or non-spam, right, guys? What else? Many more examples I can. The market is up, the market is down, isn't it? I mean, do you have cancer? Yes or no cancer? Will you survive or not survive? Many more things. It is a cat image or dog image. And then I called as like, positive reviews. You eat some of the dish and you can review as positive review or negative review. You understand or not? So I can create many more examples. Now, students pass or fails. Very good. I can say student pass the exam or fail the exam. Every use case, the backend is this algorithms. So when you book the flights tickets or train tickets, your tickets will conformed or not conformed, non-conformed, probability. Guys, I just want you to say one thing. We do provide Python and Linux free class. Understand? That doesn't mean that I'm not. Lot of students, data science class plus Python class, they joined at same time. Especially, I was discussed with you yesterday, but I just telling you a few details, guys. First, focus on one. Understand? The session is 4.5 months. First, at least 2 months focus on data science. Then you can go back and additional, you can teach Python as well. You understand? So what happened if you learn two-wheeler and four-wheeler at once? What happened, guys? You will confuse or not? next day no person should drive the vehicle. I mean, I'm just giving you some examples, but please try to understand data science. You will build a projects. In that projects, you will mentions Python develop, also implement to build the projects. Understand or not? So we'll offer in all these things, but I request you to understand these algorithms and then try to implement in the real time, guys. Now, even though the sessions dedicated for this one, maybe evening, afternoon, you can join, guys. Understand, team? Great. So everybody's clear what exactly mean this one? What is regressions? What is classification algorithms? Logistic regression, support vector machines, naive Bayes, KNN, decision tree, random forest, XGBoost, error boost. We have all those things. We conform it. So understand, I'll give you more examples so that you have a clear picture on it. Next one. Just one moment. So I think I didn't open it. One second. Okay, so here I was talking about this example, a little bit zoom up. So we have total how many attributes, guys? So we have like, so this is raw data, isn't it? We discussed yesterday raw data, clean data. So which is dependent variable? Price is dependent variable, isn't it? Price is dependent variable, and rest of them are independent variable. You fix the price based on entire attributes, isn't it? Yes or not, guys? Now here, anybody tell me which is not irrelevant attributes to the dependent variable? Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 independent variables and 10 independent variables and 1 dependent variables, isn't it? Let's say you want to buy the house. When you want to buy the house, can you tell me out of all these attributes, which attributes are not relevant? Height, and then weight, and then date of birth. Sometimes date of birth also matters, because if your age is under 18, you cannot go for registration to your house, isn't it? So then what else, guys? Do you think to buy the house, you should be male or female? No, I don't think so. So this is what exactly happened. So now if I want to build the model with, let's copy and then check this one. Okay. Now this data had same meaning or not? Which is better meaning? Second one. So all the time, total 5 attributes. Excellent. Now I just wanted to say again, variable identifications. I wanted to heading toward very important concepts called relevant attributes, irrelevant attributes. What is mean by relevant attributes? Now, India win the match or lose the match. Do you think shoe size will depends, or t-shirts of the player depends India win the match or lose the match? No. So is it irrelevant attributes or not? When you build the model with irrelevant attributes, the complexities goes down and you will get a less accuracy. You will get a less accuracy. What is meant by less accuracy? All those things I'm telling you. So every time I just want you to say in your organizations or business, whatever the data you're working right now, please understand which attributes you're using, which is identify relevant attributes and trying to build the model with relevant attributes, not irrelevant attributes. For example, I can say that students playing hour or students height and weight is is depends on pass or fail. Is it relevant or irrelevant? Irrelevant. So when you train the model with these attributes, model complexities goes up. So when the complexity, what's meant by model? I'll tell you later. No need to worry. So every time we need to visualize the data with only and only relevant attributes. If you build the model with irrelevant attributes or all attributes which is not important to the business, then overfitting problem comes. Which problem, guys? Overfitting. So in overfitting, what happen? We will get high error and less accuracy. Are you getting my point? So the interview questions, what's meant by overfitting and underfitting? If you train the model with all attributes, then overfitting comes up. Understand? So if you train the model with all the features means what? Relevant plus irrelevant. Then what problem comes up? Overfitting. It's a big concept. I'm just trying to, as I said, EDA is generates machine learning algorithms team. Everybody's clear? If you train the model with more features, all the features, then what problem comes up, guys? Overfitting problem comes, isn't it? Now let's heading towards another one. Okay, before that, I just want you to say this, guys. I am going to remove the user whose payments are due. Understand him? Because we are charging very little money compared to other companies. And so the moment when we people ask for the pending dues, they keep on point the fingers. The class is not interesting. The class is not good. So every day. So do you think these offers are, I mean, I shows, is that a fake? Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Now, nobody telling you to enrollment, isn't it? So you don't want, you can leave it. Everybody's clear or not? So please, when the people will calls you, we assigned a dedicated mentors, we give a lab locations, and I'm here to help in you. Still, we start the sessions. Everything is documented. What else you want, guys? Isn't it? So now, please clear your dues, or else next week I am going to remove the users whose payments are due. That's it. Thank you, guys. Okay, so here another example. So relevant attributes and irrelevant attributes. Now here many algorithms we will, let me write down and I can make it as EDA, exploratory data analysis. So, okay, is this data set is regressions or classifications? Anyone? Is this data is regressions or classifications? Regressions, not classifications, because the dependent variable is continuous in nature. What is continuous? 1 crore, 2 crore, 3 crore. This is called regressions. Now let's say finally you purchase the house, yes, or you purchase the house, no. Let's assume I'll add another attributes to here. Understand, guys? So let me go back and apply this. And I can say you purchase the house and here hide this. Can you tell me, is this regressions or classifications now? Classifications, are you understand? Because the customer purchased binary in natures, win or no, hot or cold. So in this data sets, we will implement which algorithms, guys? classification algorithms. If you have a price of the house, it is a regressions part. It is a regressions part. Everybody's clear. So which the interview questions, which type of scenario, which type of algorithms you can implement? The answer for the question is, if the dependent variable is binary, then we implement classification algorithms. We classify the use case. So logistic regressions, SVM, isn't it? And rest of them. If the dependent variable is continuous, then we implement regressions algorithms. Clear up to this? Okay, let me talk about in this attributes, which variable is highest impact on dependent variable? Price and square fit, isn't it? Square fit is highest impact on the price. So this concept is called correlation. What we call, guys? Correlation. So correlation is relation between two variable. Okay. And those two variables are one independent variable or one dependent variable, or also we can many variables. Also, this concept is called correlations. What we call correlations, guys? The relationship between two variable. For example, as I said, let me plot two graph, and I can say, let's introduce math as well. So we have like 100 square feet. The house cost is 1 crore, and 200 square feet, the house price is 2 crore, and 300 square feet, the house price is 3 crore. If I plot the data points, what exactly output I'm getting? Regressions or classifications? This is x-axis, this is y-axis. And what is the equations of the line? Y equal to, what is x to the power degree? 1. This called linear algorithms. What we called? Linear means straight line. What is non-linear? If I change x to the power 2, can I get a linear line or a little bit non-linear line? If I change x to the power q, can I get non-linear? If I change x to the power 4, can I get non-linear? 99% use cases, we have non-linear algorithms. I'll tell you all those things in detail at machine learning part. Clear? This is regressions. In regressions, y is continuous or not? 1 crore, 2 crore, 3 crore. Let's understand classifications now. In the classifications, 100 square feet, 200 square feet, 300 square feet. Binary 0 or 1, isn't it? Let's assume customers buy the house. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. That means here the data point plot like this or not. But here the data plots only here, isn't it? Team, you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say, look at the plotting of the data points. In classifications, the points are plotted all the ones part, because the dependent variable is binary. Binary means 0 or 1. So 0 means all the data points are plotted at 0. 1 means all the data points plotted at 1. Are you understand or not? So here we implement y equal to mx plus c. Here I'll implement p equal to 1 by 1 plus e to the power minus y. This is called sigmoid curve. I will tell you later part all the concepts, guys. Are you understanding? Okay, so variable identifications we completed today. Variable identifications we completed. So let's go back. So in variable identifications, let's briefing up, sum up everything's. We understand independent variable and dependent variable. Then we understand relevant attributes and irrelevant attributes. Anything else, guys? Okay, all the time we build the model or graphs. Sorry. With relevant or irrelevant, guys? Relevant attributes. Next one. If the dependent variable is continuous, then we implement regressions algo. If the DV is binary, then we called classifications. Everybody clear up to this? Perfect. Now, okay, what is correlations? Relevant between two attributes called correlation. Students study R is highly depends on its score or not. It's a correlate, highly correlations, no correlations. Okay, so I'll tell you next. First point we covered in EDA, what is variable identifications. Next, go to another plot. Univariate analysis. Did I explain or not? What is univariate analysis? Univariate. We plot the graph using one variable is called univariate. What is bivariate? Two variables, right? But I'll give you one patterns. Look at the patterns. This patterns belongs to strong positive correlations. What type of correlations, guys? Strong positive correlations. What exactly mean by that? Control Z. So here, Control Z. If you see these regressions, square feet of the house and price of the house, can we call that the graph we got, is it strongly correlations or not? There is a high bond between two attributes, isn't it? In a family, father and mother, they have highest correlations for the family or not? Understand? So understand in the data set, in your business, you need to go to the database. Database attributes are there. Attributes means variable. Understand which variable is highest impact to which variable is called correlations. And this is very important terms. Am I clear? Okay. Now let me go to another one. If the graph looks like this, the patterns is this directions. Did you see the stock market predictions? You see a lot of graph like this, guys. That means it is a positive. The sign is positive, means this is good part, isn't it? We need to consider these attributes to build the model. If you got this type of patterns, there is no correlations. There is no correlations. If you plot the graph using this pattern, then this is negative correlations. This is negative correlations. Do not consider this to build the model. Do you remember? I'll give you one examples on past days. Just one moment. And I will talk about, just one moment. I want to show one graph. And before that, I just want to, what is the range of the correlations? And the range of the correlation is -1 to 1. What is, guys? -1 to 1. The range of the correlations. -1 to 0, that means that is called negative correlation. What is correlations, guys? Negative correlations. 0 means that is positive, sorry, no correlations, no correlations. And 0 to 1 means what type of correlations, guys? Strongly positive correlation, strongly positive correlations. And this is strongly negative correlations. Understand, team? Now here, I will tell you, no need to worry. Yeah, I'll tell you. First you focus on this. Now next one. If you see this graph, we plot this. Are you guys completed this or not? Okay. So let me go back. What type of correlation is this map is, guys? What type of correlations? Negative or positive? Definitely negative. Why? Look at the attributes. X-axis internet users, Y-axis birth rate. Do you think any relationship between two attributes? Any relationship between two attributes, guys? No. Let's say a person I mean, this is cricket match, this is football match. Any correlation between two attributes? No. Are you understand or not? Cricket and batting. Is it positive correlations? Yes. Are you understand what I'm trying to say? Okay. So this is all those things is called correlation. This is highly, highly important to for future predictions as well, guys. So now let me heading toward this one. Okay. So here in scatter plot shows the relationship between two variables, but does not indicates the correlations varies between -1 to 1. Correlations varies between -1 to 1 means correlations covariance divided by square root of variance x and variance y. No need to worry. I will tell you in statistics sessions. Understand, team? Great. Now here -1 means perfect negative linear correlations. What is meant by -1? Negative. I told you -1 means what? 0 to -1 or -1 to 0 is called strongly negative correlations. 0 means no correlations. 0 to 1 means strongly positive correlations, isn't it? Okay, this part is clear. And now outliers, I hope everybody's understanding not what's meant by outlier is clear. Now, next important part in EDA, let me complete today. I'll add new Excel sheets. I can say rename missing value treatment and imputations. So here, let's assume in the data, we have numerical values and we have categorical values. Let's assume I have one data set. See, EDA, first I will explain theory, then I will tell you practical. In machine learning, we have data pre-processing, I will explain. And also I'll take one workshops. I'll give you all the projects and maybe I will explain right now. After this, I will explain the projects as well, guys. Understand? In real time, how exactly happen, what is meant by raw data, how the data creates, how regular expressions is very important in the data, everything's we discuss, guys. Now here, assume I have one attributes which is called A. And then 10, 20, 35, and 40. In this data sets, all the data set is number or not, guys? Numerical data. What kind of data is this, guys? Numerical. How do we have any missing values? Yes. Do we have missing values or not? Now, how the missing values comes? I told you if a user entered stopping, might be he forgot to enter all those things. Anybody tell me how to fill this missing values? Which strategy we will implement, guys? Mean strategy or online team? Mean strategy or median strategy or mode strategy? This is theory. Practical, I will tell you how to impute the package called sklearn.simpleimputer. Impute. Okay, all the importers, guys, we have followed this. Now, what is the average data? 26.25. 26.25. Understand, him? So in the data sets, mean, if you take an average, average means, isn't it? So can I fill the data or not? Now let's assume, you might ask, well, sir, what happen if I have 3 data miss? Now let's assume 50. We have 2 missing values or not? Again, what strategy? Mean itself. Either you can implement with mean strategy or median strategy or mode strategy. I can implement 26.25. I filled it. And then I can go ahead and again, I can replace with 30.20. 30.20. So that's what we can, every times we could say, what is the average score? What is the average predictions? Isn't it? So we haven't considered minimum, maximum. Maximum time we can consider average income of your family, isn't it? Okay. So what I discussed right now, missing value treatment. Missing value treatment. So in the missing value treatment, in the data set, in data set if numerical values are missing. So which strategy we need to implement? Mean, median, and mode. Right, guys? Mean, median, and mode. Now, this data, do you have any categorical data over here? No, we don't have any categorical data. Let's create another data set. Let's assume summer, winter, rainy, and winter, and rainy and winter. I have one variables are missing or not? Your machines does not understand what's meant by summer, winter, rainy, isn't it, guys? So categorical variable or not? What variables we have? Categorical variable. If, see, this is a raw data. This is a raw data, guys. I wanted to say in the data set, if categorical variables are missing, what strategy we need to implement, guys? We need to implement mode strategy. What strategy? Not mean, not median, only mode strategy. What is filled with, guys? What is answer now? Winter, because what is meant by mode? Number of repetitions items in the data. So can I fill with inter or not? Guys, are you understand? Now, this maybe you ask a question, sir, what happen if I combine to 10 summer, split, apply split functions and split it to 10 and split it to categories, isn't it? Are you understand? If you have combined to 10 and summer, then what you do, you can split 10 and summer, or else you can apply regex, regular expressions. I will explain the practical about EDA on Monday, isn't it, team? So here, this is one strategy. So in data set, if categorical values are missing, then which strategy will implement, guys? Mode or KNN. What is meant by KNN? Nearest neighbor. What is meant by K nearest neighbor? I'll give you in the data set. Whenever we have these attributes, do we have neighbor values or not? Are you guys understand? What is neighbor values? Let's assume temperatures and assume I have some missing values here. I have some missing values here. And maybe I can say summer temperature is 55. Winter, let's become 25. Rainy, let's become, or maybe winter I can mention is 15. Rainy, 25. And this becomes 45. And winter is again 10. And rainy again it's 20. And winter is again 10. Can you please tell me what is, how do I replacement? Why? You take a decisions based on the nearest neighbor or not? Is this wrong answer? No. Is this wrong answer? This is called analytics as well. Data analytics means you need to understand, analyze based on the nearest neighbor. Let's say you watch an IPL match, the power is gone. You ask to the neighbors or not? You take a decisions based on the neighborhood. Are you guys understand? So this concepts, we have many called KNN regressor and KNN classifier. So how all those things done? Based on distance matrices. What is distance matrices? We have Euclidean distance and we have Manhattan distance. We have many distance matrices. I need to talk about math inbuilt when I start KNN algorithms, guys. Are you understand, team? Great. Now let's close it. Everybody's getting my point. So in the data set, if numerical values are missing, then which strategy we need to implement? Mean, median, mode. If categorical values are missing, then mode and KNN. Clear? What we right now understanding EDA. EDA first part, variable identifications we cleared. Next, univariate we cleared. Bivariate we cleared. Bivariate we see correlations, isn't it? Okay, and then we understand missing value treatment. In missing value, in the data contains numerical and categorical. Numerical, if the values are missing, we implement mean, median, mode. In the data set, if categorical values are missing, then we implement mode or KNN. Everything, everyone is clear? Next step. imputations. Okay. So this is all interview questions, guys, while you analyze the projects, how to impute if you have missing values in the projects. You need to talk about these points. What is imputations? Let's go ahead and we understand this. Now, what I'm going to do, let's copy and I am going to talk about, let's control D. So I'll make one attributes called season. What is the attribute called, guys? Season. And okay, now when I build machine learning models, machines cannot understand summer. What is meant by summer? We know that because we train. My brain is trained. Your brain is trained. From whom? From your parents, from your teachers, from the schools, from seniors, from experts, from good friends, from bad friends as well, isn't it? So our brain is trained. Now I need to train my machines. Are you guys getting my point? How I train machines to summer, winter, rainy. Machines not understand because it is a non-living thing. We are living thing. So here, how many classes I have? 1, 2, 3 classes. So today we talk about imputations, how I machines to learn 3 class. Can I create 3 classifier? Summer is one classifier, winter is one classifier, rainy is another classifier. So 3 class, 3 classifier. If I have another class, I can make another classifier, isn't it? Now let's talk about summer and summer. Can I impute to one? Can I impute to one or not? Summer and winter, 0. Rainy and summer, 0. Are you understand or not? Can you please answer me? What is output for this? 0, 1, 0. What about this one now? 0, 1. What about this one now? This one, 0, 1. I hope you're clear now. Let's copy. What about this one? 0, 1 and 0. What about this one? Now, can I delete these attributes? Now machines trained. Does machines train? Now machines understand what is 0, what is 1. This concept is called dummy variable or one hot encoder. This is one of the imputations technique. So how to convert, just one moment. Categorical variable to number. Everybody's clear? What is dummy variable? Now from one variable, are we create many variables or not? This is also called variable creations. This is also called variable creations. Everybody's clear or not? And now another concepts we have in exploratory data analysis, which is called label encoder. I can also present like this, or maybe let's copy. Understand, guys? Now I can say class summer 0, winter 1, rainy 2. Can I do this, guys? And then rainy is 2, winter is 1, and then rainy is 2, and winter is 1, and rainy is 2. Can we do this or not? So this concepts we have label encoder. What we call, guys? Label encoder. I mean to say that in organizations, whenever we have multiple attributes, we cannot understand, machines does not understand. So this concept is very important, and these concepts we called as imputations technique. What we call, guys? Imputations techniques. Guys, are you understand or not? Everybody's clear today's sessions? What is meant by dummy variable? What's meant by one hot encoder? What's meant by level encoder? Now let's talk about another example. So let's say gender. I can say male, female, female, male, male. Now if I make into, your systems that never recognize which gender you are, isn't it? So now let's go back and I can say class male is 1, female is 0, 0, 1. And then I can call as 1. Guys, are you understand or not? So what happened? And then rather than I train gender, I will train this 1 and 0. This concept is called imputation technique. Understand what techniques, guys, we have? Imputation techniques. What are the first techniques we understand? Dummy variable. Next one hot encoder. Both are same, right, guys? And then we can call this label encoder. Now, practically out of 10 interview questions, you might encounter any 1 or 2 about these questions, guys. What is EDA? What are the imputation techniques? If you say I worked in data science projects, they will ask, in your projects, can you tell me which variables you imputed and why you imputed? Are you understand? When you attend data science interviews, so you're going to get these questions, guys. That's why when I bring some of the students, they speak that whatever I discuss in the class, you can follow that same questions you will encounter. She told or not? She told, guys. If you want, I can bring a lot of students, they can share their experience, then you can enlighten. But anyway, I don't want to bring up, so I'll show you later part. What is the next interview questions? What is EDA? And then what is correlations, guys? Relationship between two attributes. Range of correlations -1 to 1. -1 to 0, strong negative correlations. 0 to 1, strong positive correlations. 0, no correlations, isn't it? 0 means no correlations. Are we done? Great. Next question is how to treat missing values in the data set. How to treat missing value in the data set. Everybody's clear or not? So what is the techniques, guys? If numerical values we have, we will implement mean strategy, median strategy, and mode strategy. But in practically, for categorical variable, we'll implement mode. Maximum 90% will mode. KNN also we can implement, guys, mode and KNN. So today we complete EDA part. Today we complete EDA part, theoretical sessions, guys. Understand? Last part before I complete. Which strategy impacted by outlier? Which strategy impacted by outlier? So what is meant by outlier, team? We discussed or not? Now assume I have 3 data sets. Listen to this. A, B, and C. Or maybe I can say S, B, and C. Are you going to lab or not? Every my mentors are helping you? Okay. So online team, are you guys attending? You can connect with the link which I provided you in the classroom. Yes, guys. Please, I already shared you to whom to connect on 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Good, Saurabh. Anyone is not done. If nobody is helping you, then reach out to me. Understand? So that's what we signed the mentors, and Naresh, it is a pain to them, isn't it? If you study well, I will take one among you as a mentor as well. Understand, team? So no need to worry. So we have, let's go back and I can 10, 20, 30. Mean, median, mode. Copy, paste. Tell me, do you think this data has outlier? Yes or no? Yes or no? No. This data doesn't has outlier. What's mean of this? 20, 20 and isn't it? Now assume I'll add another one. Let's talk about 20 again. And let me change the mean and just one moment. So what is the mean? Let's plot as average 20. Good. What is median, guys? N plus 1 by 2. So fifth by 2. Can I say like 20.5? Yes, guys? 20.5. 20.5. What is mode? What is mode, guys? Do you know what is meant by mean, median, mode? I will tell you again. No need to worry if you don't know. So the mode is 20 repeats 2 times. So that's why the mode is 20. So this output we got with outlier or without outlier. The interview question is, just one moment. Which strategy impacted by outlier? Now in this data, we don't have any outlier. Let me add one outlier called 500. Is it outlier or not? Let's copy. Let's copy. Can you please tell me what is mean now? One moment. Okay, now if 500 is outlier, 500 is outlier, 500 is outlier. The average mean is 116. This is also. This is also. Are you clear or not? Okay. What is median? 30. 2, n plus 1 by 2. 6 by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1. 6 by 2. Which the answer is 30. And the answer is 30. And the answer is 30. What is mode now? 20. What is mode now? Are you understand or not? Now my question, which strategy impacted by outlier? Mean, median or mode? Which one, guys? Excellent. Understand? So the answer is mean is impacted. So mean strategy is impacted by outliers, but neither no mode or only mean strategy only impacted by outlier. So EDA, theoretical and concepts part are cleared. Now you open anywhere, any documents, any files. This is the process. Now entire machine learning understand. I hope you understand how to treat missing values in the data sets. If I give you practical, then things are clear or not? Let's understand practical from Monday. Let's understand practical from Monday. I hope everybody's understand, guys. Okay, so I will share all the documents. Please do not share the doc to anyone. And Monday, I will check with my admin and I'll remove them in upcoming days. We have a lot of practicals, guys. Maybe you learned somewhere like machine learning, deep learning, little half knowledge you have, but let's fulfill in these sessions. And I'm sure whatever your expectations you will get at the end of the day. Everybody's clear? Thank you so much and happy weekend. We'll catch on Monday. Bye, guys. I'm sorry, just one moment. I'll mention what we 21. Yes, 1 second, Usman. I will, let's complete this. Okay, guys, just wait. Excuse me, offline team. Just calm down. Once you go, you can talk. Anybody tell me what we covered so far? We start the sessions with EDA, and EDA also called as featured engineering. What exactly is we called as feature engineering? Next step, How many techniques we understood? 7 techniques, isn't it? In 7 techniques, we called invariable identifications, independent variables, dependent variables, and then relevant attributes and irrelevant attributes. What else, guys? What else? Relevant attributes. And we see lot of regressions and classifications. You call example, but I called scenarios, use case scenarios where we implement live. Understand, team? And then we talk about what else, guys? Regressions, classifications done. And I introduce correlations and the range of the correlations. What is positive correlations? What is negative correlations? What is zero correlations? I'm sorry. Okay, I think I'll apply 0 over here. Let's F2 and I'll add this one. Okay. And what else, guys? Then we talk about missing value treatment. What are the options we have? Numerical missing value and categorical missing value. We have mode and KNN, isn't it? And then in numerical, we have which strategy I'm going to implement. Let's call mean, median, and mode. Clear? Okay. And then we discuss imputations, how to convert categorical part to numerical, and then to understand machines. And then we discuss like dummy variable and one hot encoder, label encoder. Then which techniques, which strategy impact by outlier. Clear or not up to this? This is what we covered. Yes, these concepts we implement. Before I build machines, I need to take one data set. That's what I'm explaining. Nitish, are you understand or not? So when I show you practical, then I hope you guys are clear. Okay. And wait, I'll speak with them, and then offline team, any questions stay, or else you can leave for the day. Okay. Explain. Yep. I'm sorry. All and any concepts. Anusha, you not captured all and any. Did you understand, guys? Okay. Now, what's your name? Anjani. What's your name? Anjani, can you make a detailed document? Any. Give me 2 snippet, 2 code, all. Give me 2 snippet, post in the drive. Okay. If still not understand, I'll explain, Anusha. Clear? You can also make it explanations. You make 1-2 lines, you can apply in the group. Okay. Thank you. Usman, unmute you, and Arjun, unmute you. Please go ahead. Okay, guys, you can leave for the day. I'll talk with. Any questions, guys?